Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com, your daily market recap, January 8th, and what a day we had! Like, subscribe, let's see what SPY and Friends brought us. SPY with 1.43% to the upside. We are inside a broadening formation. We have CPI, PPI coming up Thursday and Friday, so stay tuned for more volatility in the market. For now, looks like bulls of SPY are back. We need one more day for confirmation. We need a break above this broadening formation, and once we will do it, we will see 492 to the upside, QQQ, 2% to the upside. But the most important thing is that once again, we see the trend lines are our true support resistance for future price action. This white trend line goes way back to October of 2023. Not so way back, 3 months back. And every time, held, and here, 2 dojis. Thursday, Friday doji off a trend line. Today, bounce. Next will be the 406 area, 407 gap will get filled, and we need continuation above it. Above 413, we will see 433. Of course, everything you see and hear on my videos is for educational purposes only. Always do your own due diligence. It's good to follow others to get ideas, but in the end of the day, it's your money. Take care of your money. Dow Jones 0.6% to the upside, still inside an uptrend channel, and as you can see, back to the left lane of this road to the north. And as long as Dow Jones is inside this road, we are heading north, breaking above this orange trend line over here, where price of the Dow might be heading next. Take Fibonacci, you don't need to guess. Above 378, we will see a closing above 378, and above this orange trend line, we will see 382 and 390 to the upside on the Dow Jones. IWM 1.8% to the upside, but you know these trend lines, you know these Fibonacci areas. This trend line from support, broke to the downside, and look where today's highs went. Got rejected by the same trend line. Trend lines, this is all we need to understand, the in-depth relationship between trend lines, Fibonacci, and of course candlestick analysis, aka pure price action on multi-time frames. Once we understand this, we are halfway through becoming better traders. Here you have this downtrend, slight downtrend, breaking above and back inside the orange trend line. We will close this one, and next resistance will be this white trend line on the IWM. Now, if you don't know how to draw trend lines, if you don't know how to follow price, if you don't know how to use Fibonacci or risk management, this is why we have Fibonacci Traders Discord, and this is why we have the premium room, Swing Lounge in English, Hebrew. We have crypto miners and crypto in general rooms. We have swing ideas rooms. We have premium zone. We have educational materials. We have the bots. We have the news from leader Twitter account at X accounts. We have everything under one roof. Fibonacci Traders Discord. Now, 6 days free trial. No strings attached. How do you do it? You check the link that I will post in the first comment. It will lead you to this page. You click upgrade. And here you check free for 6 days. You don't need to enter your PayPal account. You don't need credit card. You don't need nothing. It's free. No strings attached. Once you start your trial, you will enter you will gain access for the premium room, for the swing lounge. And as you can see, inside the premium room, yesterday, for me it's yesterday, I'm in China, January 8th, we took longs. We took over here long pre-market, long on the SPY according to the futures. We also took AMD long, as you can see, working well on the futures. We also manage our risk. We don't just throw names in the air. We help each other. As you can see, we took also long on AMD once it broke the 142 area. We took Netflix long once it broke above this trend line. AMD, very nice. Above 144.40, AMD is going for this gap. Guess what happened to AMD? Close the gap. Look at Netflix. We took this long above this red line. Microsoft, long. Microsoft closed the day at the 373.16 area. So, if you want to get this and more, you have Fibonacci-Traders Discord, 6 days, free trial. This offer stands until Friday, closing bell, so check it out. Bitcoin running on the news about the ETF, but we don't care about news. You know this trend line, you know this Fibonacci. Look where price got stuck. 46,895. You are more than welcome to check Monday's pre-market preparations. We drew these Fibonacci's, and here we are. Fibonacci trend lines, they are our roadmap for future price action. Ethereum still moving sideways. We need to break above the 2400, and then we will see 2763. But for now, if you are not used to the volatility from cryptos, this is not for you. Super dangerous to play with cryptos in this time, because Bitcoin yesterday, January 8th, went up 6.8%. Mara, just for the comparison, went up 7.7%. Riot went up 8%. BTBT went up 4.5%. But super dangerous, because these crypto miners, as they go up 8, 4, 7% in one day, they can also go down 16 and 10% in one day. So if you're not used to playing cryptos, if you're not used for this kind of volatility, stay away. Have many and plenty more opportunities all across the board. Mara, by the way, is holding this nice trend line. Long continuation above the 26.30 towards 31. KRE 1% to the upside. We have talked about this KRE. Now let's see continuation above this trend line towards the green area. Crude oil still in a downtrend, nothing much. As you can see, we don't even need Fibonacci. As long as crude oil is inside this road, the road takes us south. Short continuation below 69.46, and then we will see this orange trend line to the downside, where now you can ask Fibonacci. Once we'll break below the 69.50, we will see 67.80 and then 63 together with this orange trend line. Take a screenshot so you will have the perfect preparations for crude oil short, natural gas all the way to the 618. Now with a doji. This tail, consider it as a gap. 85-90% chance that this tail will get filled with the next 2-3 candles, and then we will look for the next leg up. Below 270, we are back to the 250 and 225. Gold holding this trend line as support. Trend lines, Fibonacci works on anything that you want to trade. Commodities, futures, forex, cryptos, stocks, ETFs, everything. Once you know trend lines and Fibonacci, and of course the relationship with candlestick analysis, pure price action, you can trade anything that you want. Let's clean the chart from these Fibonacci's. Bounce, bounce. Now, let's see if we can get a bounce. You can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high. Like this. You want long on gold? I would wait for at least 2 days above the 2040, and then you have all the levels to the upside, breaking below this orange trend line, below the 2014. We will see 1975 to the downside. SOXX, not surprising, 3.3% to the upside after a massive day. We will talk about Nvidia and AMD, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere, like and subscribe. Stay tuned, Nvidia, AMD coming up. SOXX, now let's see continuation above the 566, then we will close this gap at the 573. XLE, close this gap as we talked about a few days back, because we saw bulls fighting and getting rejected by the 86 area one time after another, and we said once bulls will give up, bears will come in, close this gap, and here we are, close this gap. Now let's see this gap getting filled. We can take Fibonacci, in my opinion, if you want to go long on XLE, only above 87 to the upside. XLV continue its way. We are long on XLV since few days back, beginning of January. Once it broke above this 136 area, now this trend line, as you can see, helps us to identify the higher highs. And as long as XLV is above this white trend line, the way north is safe, secure, and now we are heading towards this white trend line to the upside. Apple, 2 consecutive dojis of the 50% Fibonacci retracement. Now closed above the 185. Now let's see continuation towards the 189, and then we will fill this gap over here. Now you have swing low, swing high to manage everything that you need. And as you can see, this gap is exactly on the 618 Fibonacci retracement from this downtrend. All comes down, Fibonacci, trend lines, and pure price action. Look, Nvidia on the weekly. Finally, it's only one day. We need to see continuation first. We need to see continuation. We might get some kind of a pullback, retesting the 502 as support, and then next leg up. But Nvidia, 6.43% to the upside, closed at the high of the day. Super bullish on Nvidia. 50, this area now is the support. Next resistance, 537, and then this green trend line to the upside. Look at this red trend line. This red trend line from resistance support, support, 2 consecutive dojis of a trend line, the most significant signal for trend reversal. I'm talking about these dojis of trend lines everywhere that you see on Twitter, on Discord, here on my YouTube channel. Trend lines and pure price action. Boom to the upside, 537, and then this green trend line once again will act as resistance. How do we know it? Just look left. Support, resistance, resistance, resistance. So by natural things of price action, this green trend line will become once again resistance. If you want to elevate your trading journey to the highest level, check the links in the description below. Join me for this magnificent, hard, but magnificent journey. I will teach you everything that I know about technical analysis, about the psychology behind trading, so you will also have the mental resilience to become a professional trader, whether you want to be day trading or swing trading. If you want to keep your daily job, first, do not quit your daily job until you are professional, consistent, profitable trader. And even then, don't quit your daily job. Stay with your daily job, become a professional swing trader, then you have 2 sources of income. More sources of income you have, the faster you will reach your financial freedom. Help me help you. One-on-one mentorship program, live with me. Hebrew, English. Lifetime access for the Discord, for support, and for guidance from me, no one else. Anytime you will need me, even 2 years from now, I'm here to help you. Any question. And as my students know, I'm available 18 hours a day, 5-6 days a week. So join me on this hard but super magnificent journey, and I will take you until you will become a professional trader. AMD, same. We talked about these trend lines, right? We talked about we are looking for a bounce because we had 2 consecutive dojis of a trend line. We talked about we are looking for a bounce, same as we did here, same as we saw here. Now, AMD, once again, going towards the 150, above 150, 161, and then back, retesting this orange trend line to the upside. But remember, CPI, PPI coming up, everything can change. In 1 second, the whole market can go boom to the upside. The whole market can go boom to the downside. The only thing we have full control of is our risk management. That's it. Learn to manage your risk. If you don't know how, please stop trading. Get help. How to manage risk. Tesla, trend line from support to resistance. 231 needs to hold, otherwise we are heading back to close this gap at the 225. And as you all know, more than 85-90% of all gaps will get filled. Another perfect example of this is Shopify. We had a gap over here, got filled. We had a gap over here, got filled. Shopify 4.3% to the upside. Now let's see continuation towards the 79.55, and you have broadening formation on Shopify above 80. We are heading north to this yellow trend line to the upside. Netflix 2.3% to the upside, still under this orange trend line, still under this trend line over here. From support support, support. In the past few days, resistance. Now we have also resistance of this orange trend line. Very tough resistance area for Netflix. Netflix closed the day at the high of the day. Super bullish. Let's see continuation above this area. The crossroads of these two trend lines. Now we can take Fibonacci. Swing low, swing high. Above this area, we can also take Fibonacci from here to be more exact. And as you can see, Fibonacci gives us everything. Long continuation above this area, and we will see 492, and then back to the 500s. Amazon 2.6% to the upside. Broke above this box. Let's see continuation towards 150.50. Above it, we will see 140.54 back to the upside. Meta 1.9% to the upside. Now going to retest once again this purple resistance zone. This purple resistance zone, very tough resistance. It was support over here, broke to the downside, and since then resistance over here, over here, over here, over here. But it's a good resistance. Yep, you heard me right. There is such a thing as a good resistance. Why? This resistance helps us to identify the higher highs. Google 2.3% to the upside. Let's see continuation above the 140. And then 142 and 146. Overall, bullish day all across the board. Even Microsoft 1.9% to the upside. But as you can see, Microsoft is stuck inside this red zone. Long continuation breaking above the 377. I would wait for at least 2 days holding above the 377, and then we will take long. And when I say we, Fibonacci traders, join us. Check the links in the description below. Check the link in the first comment. Redeem your 6 days trial. No commitment. No payments. Nothing. Check it out. You have nothing to lose. You have only to gain. No more excuses. 2024 Fibonacci Traders is growing. My aim is to help each and every one of you, if you want. This is my goal on 2024. To help as many traders as I can, together with the Fibonacci Traders awesome community. We have some members that passed me way back. They see things I don't see. They make bigger profits than I do. I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm super happy to see members that are committed to the process. Basically, they don't need me. They're much better than me. Makes me super happy because this is my stamp that my way on the technical side and on the mental resilience side is working. So join us. No more excuses. 2024 is your year to become professional traders. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, like, subscribe. Don't forget, 8:30 Eastern Time every Monday till Friday, live pre-market preparations. Until then, stay safe.